Why hello there you sexy bees, I am VatiWah and welcome back to Sakura Angels. Now in the previous episode, we were asking questions to Sayaka and Hikari. We were asking them what they were doing here, who are they, what are the monsters doing. So pretty much they didn't really tell us anything at all. They were very non-specific, let's just say. So anyways, let's continue on with the story, shall we? Alright, I guess that's all we have time for now. So no sexy time on the roof? I think the bell for the second half is about to... Yep. There it is. Ring, ring, ring. Oh? Time to go back now, is it? She stretches her arms into the air, giving a small yawn. Yes, I bet school is pretty boring for angels, especially when they're so athletic, and I bet they possess all the knowledge in the world inside them. Since they are angels after all. Well, I hope we're able to clear things up a little bit. Something like that. Come on, we don't want to be late. Sayaka bounds for the stairs as we were in for some sort of a race, her partner trailing behind as she gives me one last look. She stops, her eyes cast downward for a moment before flickering back up. Hey, is Hikari gonna confess her love for us? Maybe she puts up this hard attitude, but in actuality, she likes us, right? What's up besides my penis? Nothing. It's nothing. She's blushing. And like that, she disappears down the stairs too, leaving me alone on the roof where I'm gonna be fapping. Skeet, skeet, skeet. Okay. Huh. I wonder what that was about. Well, I guess I should follow after them. You know, we do have class. I don't want to be late again. As I start for the stairs, my stomach makes a terrifying sound. One that screams for food. I remember being in college and I didn't eat breakfast. And I was in class and my stomach was making like... And you could pretty much hear it if you're sitting like 5 chairs down. I swear it was freaking loud as hell and I'm like... It wasn't me. Oh, okay, alright. In all of my haste to figure out what the girls were doing, I neglected to get any lunch at all. Aww. So looks like we didn't get to eat any tacos, if you know what I mean. Huh? Some Sayaka and Hikari tacos? Oh yeah, I love tacos. Aww. I love tacos. Nice and greasy and yummy. ... And so classes resumed. After all the initial excitement in the morning, not a lot happens throughout the remaining lessons. They dragged on at the glacial pace, somehow even more dull than usual. Yeah, I mean, I guess the lessons would be boring, especially when you just experience the most incredible thing in your life just hours before. You know, we almost got killed by a freaking shadow monster. It's also hard to keep my mind focused on anything with Sayaka and Hikari on each side. Oh yes, how can we pay attention with them big titties sitting right to me and behind me? There to protect me. I was half expecting a monster to just burst its way through the window and for the whole place to just turn into a battleground. Though, it might have at least made things a bit more lively. Okay. With one final ring of the bell, school comes to a close, a hazy amber glow taking over the classroom as the sun begins to set. Oh man, this class lasts till like what, 6-7 o'clock p.m.? Well, actually I wonder what would happen if I got into detention. Would the girls get in trouble intentionally to get detention as well? Huh? The majority of the students began to filter out of the classes to start their clubs or part-time jobs. Haha. Yes, I wonder if they have a club for panties. For panty enthusiasts. Anyone here a panty enthusiast? Cause I am. And not me though, I'm off home to play video games and watch hentai and whatnot. That's what I'm gonna be doing. Yes, I'm gonna be playing StarCraft and going on some hentai sites, whatnot. While joining a club is certainly encouraged, thankfully this wasn't a place where it's enforced. Meaning I'm free to loaf all I want. But it might make me come across as a bit of a slacker in the eyes of the other students, but they're not exactly wrong though. Wasting no time, I set out to school and began to hit home so I could turn on my computer and, you know, log into WoW. Actually, I don't really play WoW. I try to stay away from WoW, but I just use it as a reference since everyone knows about WoW. I did play a lot of MMORPGs back then though, but no WoW. Something that should have been fairly stress-free, but... I mean, I should have expected this, but it's still a bit much. Cutscene? Aw, come on, no cutscene! I mean, not a cutscene, but a CG. Like a nice sexy scene. Okay, anyways, the horizon grows darker with each step. I make through the quiet streets, a pale moon slowly making its presence known in the sky. Damn, man! So, we go to school until it's nighttime? That's kinda weird. I mean, usually for me, back when we were in high school, we go to school from like around 8 o'clock AM to 3 PM. This is like freaking like 7 PM. Dud, dud, dud. My heavy steps resound down the narrow road, quickly swallowed into the light. But there is also another set of steps, or rather 2 sets of steps that sound to the either side of me. Ah yeah, we got 2 sexy girls to our side. Hey, yes, I got my escort girls. For far lighter steps with far more grace than I could ever hope to achieve. Look! Look! I know you're here to protect me, but do you really need to be so, close? I mean, your titties are kinda touching my arms and whatnot, and, you know, they're very nice, soft titties, but, you know, I'm getting stares. Yes. Those steps belong to none other than my self-professed guardian angels. Sayaka to my left and Hikari to my right. They practically walk in unison with me, their shoulders inches away from mine. Huh, okay. Don't be stupid. Walking home alone at night would be the perfect time for the enemy to strike. This is where we have to stay on our guard the most. Yikes! She doesn't have to yell so loud right into my ear like that. I think I must be just a little bit deafer just from spending time with her today alone. Yes, she likes to scream at us. Do you think I like leaving? I like having to be this close to you? Oh, Hikari, don't lie to yourself. Be honest. You love being next to me. You should be grateful I'm doing this at all. Another humph and a turn of her head, her vibrant hair swaying gently. Right. Sorry. Ah yeah, here we go, Sayaka. The cheerful one. Ah, don't be like that, Hikari. Don't think I don't catch you sneaking glances at his face while he's looking elsewhere. Ah, Sayaka the jokester. Looks like Sayaka is gonna get some physical punishment from Hikari. As she walks, Sayaka leans across me to smirk at Hikari. This is getting really awkward, guys. I mean, I was just checking the enemy hadn't landed a stealth attack on him. Yes, that's what I always like to say when I'm staring at girls in public. Oh, I'm just making sure that you're okay. Yeah, you're okay. I'll just look away now. Sure, whatever you say. My left ear is rocked by a mischievous giggle as Sayaka breaks into hysterics. All the while, Hikari's face begins to turn an interesting shade of red. Ah yeah, I like red. You know, red like virgin blood, yes. Anyway, you're the one who keeps pressing your shoulders up against them. What are you trying to do? Huh? Shh. She was doing that? Now that she mentions it, the left side did feel cozier for a time. Yeah, I sure bet it did feel cozier. I was just trying to keep him warm. Ah, yes, you're doing a very good job, Sayaka. Oh, man. See, I care for his well-being and I wouldn't want him to catch a cold. I mean, if I catch a cold and I die, it would be the same as a shadow monster coming to kill me. You know, I'm dead. And he's not complaining, so he must like it. Ah, yeah. Of course I like it. Who doesn't like it? I mean, it's nice and soft and warm, of course. Without warning, she latches onto my arm, pulling herself in and almost sending me toppling to the ground. They must be very, very powerful. See? Hey, now this is... What are you doing? You're gonna tear his arm off. No, I'm guessing that these girls, you know, since they have superhuman strength, I'm imagining that she could tear my arms off. You have to do it more gently, like this. Looks like they're both trying to get closer to me. Ooh. Hikari latches onto my other arm, hooking it within her in an attempt to tug me away from Sayaka. At this rate, both my arms are gonna get ripped off. Yes, and it's getting way too warm here. What the heck did this turn into? Girls, I really don't need to... No, that's not how you do it at all, Hikari. It's more like... Sayaka pulls back on my arm and soon they both have a firm grip of each of my arms, determination across their faces as I become some sort of a human rope. Okay, what is this, tug of war? They're gonna rip me apart. Ha. Please. This is how it's done. So exactly what are they doing? I mean, I wouldn't really expect Hikari to do something like this. Do they even remember what they were trying to do? What started innocently enough has now spurred into some sort of a contest between them two. They really are competitive. Ow! Yeah. Now is not the time to think about stuff like that. Yeah, they're gonna be competing for my love. We all know it's coming. Can you please get off me? Raising my voice more than I've ever done in a while, I exploded, my body at stake here. Ah, yes. You sure exploded, buddy. You exploded because of the touch of their boobies. Yes, I would explode too. That's because I'm a virgin, and you know, any physical contact with females will make me explode. I don't know if that's a good thing or not. And like that, they both let go of my arms at once, leaving me free to ensure that they're both still fully intact. Now, I do wish that they would give more, like, scenes of this. I don't know, it just seems like this game doesn't have that much. I'm glad to listen to reason. I really thought I was going to die there. Well, at least I died and went to heaven because there's angels. Apparently it's not the monsters I have to worry about anymore, it's these two. Girls? At least I had thought it had been my desperate cry that had gotten through to them, but they seem to be completely transfixed by something coming up from above. Oh, looks like we're getting attacked! We're getting attacked, guys! What are they looking at? I squinted my eyes and gazed high above the rooftops, so I'm guessing we're under attack. Or maybe there's another girl, who knows? Okay. Did I click? Oh, there we go. Ooh! Wait a second. Is she the girl from our class? The one that we bumped into in the, while we're trying to go to the hallway? Don't you remember? Yeah, I think it's the same girl. Maybe, I don't know. A girl sits on the ledge at the highest point of one of the tallest buildings in the area. Silvery hair that seemed to glimmer in the moonlight and a dark outfit as dark as the night sky, she gives off an awe-inspiring look. almost angelic. Oh yeah, it's very angelic, alright. I mean, look at the stockings of her. It seems like every girl in this game have like some sort of a different stocking designs, and I'm not complaining, I love that sort of stuff. And look at them cleavage. Like she's some sort of angel, gazing down from the heavens. I don't know, she looks like a very evil angel, especially with the evil music playing in the background. At least I would call her an angel if it wasn't for that unsettling grin that just now spread across her face at the sight of us. Oh. Now I think she is an angel, except she has black wings instead of white wings, and it looks like she has like a halo above her head, but then again she has horns on the side. That's kind of strange, guys. Ah, there you are. She murmurs something to herself that I can't make out at all from the distance between us. Whatever it was, she said it was enough to make her shoulders shake with laughter. I can't help but feel I've seen her somewhere before. Yes, we saw her in class. I wonder why that is. No matter how hard I try to think back, I can't really recall her face at all, though. In a burst of feathers and obsidian wings unfurl from behind her. Now those definitely aren't holy. What gives you that idea? I'm guessing like she's some kind of a fallen angel or something. I've got a bad feeling about this. Amber eyes peer down at the three of us, narrowed in determination as the same unsettling grin remains. It might just be my imagination, but I think she's looking at me specifically. Ah, she wants us. That's right, every girl wants us. I can almost feel her stare. It's enough to send a chill down my spine and sparks a faint pulse at the back of my skull. A friend of yours? I forced out a laugh, though I know the truth. This is not the time to joke, Kenta. The air is growing tense, like that time with the monster before, and the looks on both of Hikari's and Sayaka's face can only suggest that something bad is about to go down. Oh yes, I would like to go down on her. Hey! Ha! Freight not. Kenta, get back! I don't like this at all. But, okay. I do as I'm told and retreated back a good distance, not really wanting to argue when they look as scary as they do. So, what do you think we're dealing with here? So I'm glad that we have this scene right here. I love it. She seems far too human to be a shadow, but then I get the same feeling of dread from her presence. Well, maybe she's like the Shadow Queen. Maybe she's the ruler of all the shadows. Who knows? Who knows? Ah, gotcha! I think. Wait, so is she a monster or not? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Okay, enough talking, maybe we should go fight. And I'm guessing when we start fighting, clothes are gonna get torn off and whatnot. Huh? If you would stop yelling in my ear for 1 second and let me concentrate. I'm not yelling! Of course you are, Sayaka, you're yelling! With the exclamation mark right there. Sheesh. Right. I forgot. That's your default volume. Well then, just be quiet and let me think things over. Ah yes, these girls seems to be very loud. I don't know. I don't know if I want a girlfriend that's loud because I'm a quiet guy and I don't know if that would match up with a girl that's loud. I mean, it might be good to have like contrasting our personalities, but then again, you know, if both of us are quiet, I think it might be boring. I don't know. It depends on how you look at it. You're so cruel sometimes, Hikari. The silver-haired girl, still high atop of the roof, gives me one last look before turning her gaze towards the girls. Yeah, that's right, that's right. Go after the girls first. And then she jumps. Oh, are we gonna get like a new scene? Oh, what? Oh, why did you jump? I can barely watch. Ah, come on, Kenta, why are you being a wuss? She plummets downwards towards where my guardians are stewed, no hint of beginning to slow down. Are those wings just for show? No, Kenta, the wings aren't just for show, it's kinda like saying are those boobs for show, come on now. Faster and faster she descends, finally before finally the pavement closes in. I don't want to watch, but you can't resist, Kenta, you can't resist. Somehow I get the feeling that she wouldn't have jumped without a good reason. At least I hope she didn't. Mere inches from smashing into the ground, her wings spread wide as if brakes, before bringing her to a sudden stop. Not even a gradual halt. Oh man, it's like one of those Gundams that I think one of the Gundams have like wings as well or something. I think it's Gundam 00. But the only Gundam I've watched was Gundam Wing. I know some of you guys have different, opinions on which Gundam is the best, but I've only watched Gundam Wing. So, anyways, not even a gradual halt, she just came to a complete grinding halt, as if the laws of gravity don't apply to her. Even with wings, something like that shouldn't be possible. I mean, if a pigeon were to attempt to do something like that, they'd barely be recognizable on the pavement right now. In fact, her feet aren't even touching the ground. She hovers above ever so slightly before stepping onto the solid surface, as if stepping off of an invisible platform. Well, she's an angel, she has magical powers, of course she could do this. Well, it's not really an angel, but a dark angel. Part of me is relieved that she isn't hurt from that little stunt, but then part of me is also terrified as what might happen next. Oh man, I see 3 pairs of nice boobies, yes. The silver-haired girl stands before Hikari and Sayaka, her expression still as unsettling as ever. Interesting, so what happened to the wings now? Despite the smile though, there's nothing in her posture that would suggest that she has any bad intentions. Yet, the other 2 girls are tense. My head rings just trying to focus on her, like that monster from before. Is she related to them? I clutch a hand to my head and try to steady myself. It's taking all of my willpower to just keep upright at the moment. Good evening, girl. Yes. She greets them so casually despite the intense glares directed her way. She must be a very powerful angel if she's not afraid of the 2 regular angels, the good angels. Somehow, I get the feeling she didn't leap off a freaking roof just to exchange pleasantries. Let's cut to the chase. Let's cut to the chase, shall we? Who are you? And what do you want? Oh, it looks like maybe she wants some sexy time with us. Maybe she's jealous of the attention that the 2 girls are paying to me. My, you're a hostile bunch now, aren't you? She lets out a devious giggle, doing little to ease the tension in the air. Very well. You may call me Yuzuki. As far as what I'm after that guy's dick right there. I'm just kidding, guys. Well, her eyes flit from the girls and settled straight onto me. Her smile enough to send a chill down my spine. Oh man, this is very interesting. It just seems very interesting how the game tries to, I don't know, it's very mysterious. They don't really get to the point. seems like. I'll be taking the boy if you don't mind, yes. I'll be taking him and we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna spend the whole night together. I promise I won't hurt him. Ooh. See? He's very important to me, yes. I knew it. Of course she would be linked to this whole mess. Why wouldn't she be? Today is a day where everything apparently wants me dead. You don't say. Sayaka and Hikari refuse to comply. Good girls, good girls. You don't want her to take me away? What if she does strange stuff to me and I don't like it? Cause she seems to be a very freaky girl. This Yuzuki. I mean, of course they wouldn't. They wouldn't be very good guardian angels if they had to step aside for this maniacal girl. No. I suppose we have to do things the hard way. The hard way. The pair stand tall before me, their fists tightened. I think there's only one way this is gonna end up. The air around them seems to crackle, the amount of power contained within them all immense. Okay, what's going on here? I'm afraid to even take a breath, in case I set something off. This is dangerous. Even I can see that. Okay. I blink, and... what the fuck? Yuzuki lunges for them in a flash with a scythe seemingly torn out from the air itself. Oh, is Sayaka dead or something? She disappeared. What? Ah? Sparks fly from the collision of metal against metal. Hikari was just barely able to rack in time, changing her outfit in a flash and blocking the blow with her sword. Oh, okay. So the girls transform. I did not notice that. Oh, man. Anyways, I think this is a good place to pause. I am VatiWah. I hope you sexy beasts enjoyed this episode of Angel Pala. Damn, did I say Angel Pala? Oh my goodness, that's silly of me. I meant Sakura Angels. Yes, that's what I meant. And if you like this video, please bang that like and subscribe button and become my sexy beast today. Yes, that would be fantastic. And in the next episode, hopefully we're gonna get some nice battle scenes and their clothes get ripped off and whatnot. So yeah, anyways, stay sexy my friends, stay sexy.